Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Hang on, I'm trying to get my live set up here. Good morning, Nanner Nose, Jeffrey, Mark, all you beautiful people. Good morning to you all. Let's see here what we're doing. Trying to turn on monetization. Excuse me. Good morning, everybody. Gosh, look how foggy and dirty and nasty it is out here today. We got stuff to talk about today. We have a officer-involved shooting to talk about today that happened yesterday afternoon in Pflugerville. We have protests to talk about today. We have all kinds of stuff to talk about. Get my phone plugged back in there. All right. Yep, we got all kinds of stuff to talk about today. What's everybody up to? What are you guys up to? It's a nasty kind of rainy day today. I hope everybody's inside and nice and warm. Let's see. I keep looking at our forecast. Slept late. Waterfront for the neighbor. Yes, Nanner knows. Yes. Jeffrey, Mark, all of you beautiful people, good morning. Killer Carla should be in here shortly, and then we're going to have a quick chat about some stuff that happened yesterday on the streets, and about some homeless camp stuff we're going to talk about, some protest stuff we're going to talk about, and yeah, it's going to be a weird week coming up. 74 for the high, I know, and then tomorrow, and then what is it, Tuesday night? It's supposed to get down into the teens or something like that. I think it's like Tuesday night. It's supposed to get like incredibly cold coming up, which blows my mind that it's going to get that cold again. And I keep hearing that there is a chance for some icy, wintry precipitation. I don't know if that's going to pan out or not, but I do hear that it is a possibility. I don't know. I know we're still in the middle of winter, or we're still in winter. I don't know. So, protests. You want to talk about some protests first? We've got a protest coming up. Let's see, is it today? Hang on one second. Let me pull up my 11 hours next week. I feel bad for you, Mark, working out in the cold like that. I do feel bad for you. Let's see. PSL interest meeting. Maybe we should go to this. Maybe we should go to this Antifa meeting. What do y'all think? Should we go? Should we crash the Antifa meeting? I don't know if that would be a good idea or not, but it would be fun. President's Day, Monday, is the day of this protest at the Capitol, where they're talking about going and actually taking to the streets. What do you guys think? I think we should go to this protest on Monday and stream it. It's another one of these, 50 protests, 50 state protests that's been happening over the last month. And of course, they're not saying exactly what it is that they're protesting. It's going to be another hodgepodge of just everything mixed in together. Basically, it's everything from trans rights, gay rights, just all kinds of stuff mixed in together with capitalists, Elon Musk, Trump. I mean, they're just going to protest everything. Nanner Nose says don't go to the meeting. Heated vest. Mark, you should probably have one for that night. Heated vest, maybe some heated socks. Keep you warm. I'm looking at their website right now. February 17th they have considered it a day of action. 50 protests, 50 states. Take a huge burly buddy. I'm telling you. At the protest, I like to fly solo, alone, with a mask on, so nobody really knows who I am. Get Mr. Mark to go with me. That way, if we get into some riffraff, we can start throwing some fists. I'm not a fist thrower, I can tell you that. I am not a fist thrower. Anyway. 50 protests, 50 states. Butterfly, good morning. Good morning. How are you doing, Miss Butterfly? How's the husband? Hope you guys are doing good. Ooh, a tacos and tamale fundraiser. February 15th. That's today. Divino Casina Mexicana in Austin. Got my black skinny pants. I'm actually wearing, I got some skinny pants. I don't look very good in them. I'm going to tell you that right now. Skinny pants and me, it's just not something that goes together, but, Mark, heck yeah, man. Being lazy, need coffee. I hear you. I need an energy drink right now, actually. It is nasty out here. Look how foggy it is. It is foggy and nasty. Things are getting back to normal with Dash, I think. I've got some good analytics are really up on X, which is good. I'm getting a lot of activity over on X, which is awesome. Still a lot of haters in my DMs, I can tell you that. Still a whole lot of haters in my DMs. Interact with my neighbor. Nanner knows, like, bring Mark out. He can take care of it. Mark is a good dude. I can tell you that right now. Mark is a good dude. If I had to have anybody on my side in a protest, it would be Mark. There's Killer Carla. Butterfly. Anyway, well, guys, yes, I think Monday we will be out at the President's Day protest. I think I will stream that protest live if y'all want to see that. I think it's going to be good to do. It will be at, let's see, it starts at 12 noon on Monday. So I will absolutely, we're going to go down and stream that just like we did the last one. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Show you guys what's happening down there. Oh, well, this is an interesting, somewhere in the USA, there is a Latina Anne Frank hiding from ICE in an attic. What does that even mean? Bobby, I hear you, man. But you know what? A lot of people, I get a lot of really good DMs. People send me tips and where things are happening. And I mean, there's a big reason why I keep my DMs open. But I get a lot of hate, man. I get a whole lot of hate, Bobby. I get a whole lot of people that want to see me hurt. And I don't understand that, but it is what it is. I've got a thick skin. especially here lately. I don't really read too much into the DMs anymore. I just kind of, there's this guy this morning, my buddy John Thomas Sharp. I know that's not his real name, but he is all over X talking about me being a pedophile again this morning. Let me read you one message that he sent this morning. Here you go. This was sent to Danielle Fountain. Rumors are swirling that documenting ATX is a pedophile that touches his children's private areas, whose name is Jamie Hammonds, frequently shows up on the Epstein guest list. Is that true? Blood pressure goes up. Yeah. Oh man, I don't even know. That guy has been in the DMs forever. I mean, been in I don't know what the heck is happening with that guy. I could tell you that. I don't know why he's that way. Oh, he is blocked. He just keeps. It's so funny. He's been doing this for months and months and months and months. Anne Frank, Jew, hiding an attic. Okay, I get it. Bill, good morning. Bobby, good morning. All of you guys, good morning. Yeah, that guy's been doing this for like a year now. Honestly, he's been doing this for over a year. I think I know who it is. Somebody told me who it is. Somebody told me it was Jimmy Flanagan. Somebody told me it was Jimmy Flanagan's sock account. I don't know if that's true or not, but you guys will probably know who Jimmy Flanagan is. He is blocked, but that doesn't keep him from doing that. Oh, I'm telling you, Mark. About this Selena's character that may... No, Johnny K 2000, he's usually, I haven't, is that his last name? I didn't even know that was his last name. No trolls from there yet. Butter Cheeks, Mr. Butter Cheeks. Anyway, it is what it is. When you start, ruffling feathers, that usually means you're doing something right, I guess. I don't know. Usually means something like that. Let's see. Mr. Butter Cheeks, what's going on, my friend? Mr. Butter Cheeks and Butterfly 71. Yeah, so lots happening in the city right now. The protests are going to start kicking up here in the next month. I'm going to tell you that, and I'll tell you why. And that is because, I don't know if you guys heard about it, but Trump tasked some more federal agencies with doing the ICE pickups and ICE raids. So if you think we've heard the last of the ICE raids in Austin, I think you're probably not right. I don't think the last of the ICE raids have happened. It's still gonna happen, but Cub Johnny Kane is back. Oh, Rich, I see. Yes, I know who you're talking about now, Bobby. No, he hasn't. I haven't, he's stayed away from me. I don't know. In the last month or so, there's been a lot happening, and I've just basically tuned it all out. Once those messages start, then I usually mute. I don't block very much because it's pointless to block anymore. It's pointless to block anymore. What's the point of it? I mean, they can still come in your messaging. Federal judge ordered the USAID funds unfrozen. I don't understand how the federal judges are getting away with this stuff. I know it's temporary. I know that they will take this to a higher level, up to the Supreme Court. They will get them. They'll finally end up getting that stuff reversed. What these activist judges are doing, but the executive branch is not beholden to the judicial branch, if that makes any sense. It's like if Trump is, he's wanting to relieve certain people of their duties, yet these activist judges are keeping Trump from, doing his job. And I don't know how, the executive branch is not beholden to the judicial branch. I know there's checks and balances, but I mean, these activist judges need to be put in their place. I mean, they're digging up corruption, fraud, and they're being fought at every level for digging up all of this corruption, all of this fraud. It's really kind of taken the masks off of these people. It's like they want this stuff to keep happening. I'm looking at Fox News right now, which maybe that's not the greatest source of information. 19 states file lawsuit over. Okay, so judge extends order after 19 states. Hang on. Let's see. Out of touch leftists here. The judge needs his payment. I'm telling you. Yeah, these activist judges are out of control, man. They are out of control. And that's exactly what they are. They're activist judges. It's, the mask is off. Let's put it that way. If you're uncovering corruption, you're uncovering fraud, billions and billions and billions of dollars spent. Billions of dollars are just being wasted, and it's being uncovered and brought to light, but yet these folks, they don't want to see it. The Democrats, they're screaming to the hills about it. It just makes no sense to me. It makes no sense to me why I mean, wouldn't everybody want to save money? I don't know. After Trump's order to eliminate DEI from schools. But boy, they are shitting peach seeds over Doge, man. Did you guys see that Elon Musk is having a new child? With Ashley St. Clair. Ashley St. Clair. How crazy is that? I've followed Ashley for a long time. I can't believe she's having a child with him. That blows my mind. Blows my mind. Let me see if I can find where that's trending at. Hang on a sec. Sheryl Crow, let's see. So many people are misinformed and don't do the research. Toll for Life, what's up, man? We're sitting outside in the driveway this morning. Yeah, man. I don't know. I think it's a lot. I can tell you that. I don't know how many kids he has, but I know he has a ton of kids. This guy's like single-handedly keeping the human race going. I don't know how many kids he has, to be honest, but I know it's a lot. Mark, he is, man. He's definitely busy. Let's put it that way. The guy is definitely busy. I don't know how he's managed to have so many kids. But I guess, I mean, if you can afford it, go after it. Why not? If you can afford it, go after it. Ashley St. Clair, though, it blows my mind that, I don't know, it just blows my mind. That's what I'm saying. If he can support them, then, I mean, why not? I mean, the little, what's funny is, when he had his Oval Office, meeting with Trump when his son was there and his son was being a kid, and the left lost their mind over seeing that child, man. They're talking so much crap about him. He's like, he's picking his nose, he's doing this, he's doing that. It's like, dude, he's a child, man. Let the kid be a kid. I've seen Elon back in the summer on 620. Yeah, he spends a lot of time in Austin. He spends a lot of time here in Austin. I've never seen him, though. I used to take my son, Joseph. We used to go up to McGregor and listen to them test the rocket motors up there. A lot of fun up there. And now that they're doing this whole Starship program and they're testing motors daily, all day long, you can go up there and catch them testing motors all the time. He can support them. Anyway, what's everybody doing today? Anybody got any plans that, anybody doing anything better than what I'm doing? Because I'm doing nothing but editing video right now. There's a brand new city down there in Brownsville. Yeah, that they actually, I read an article not long ago where they put in they're petitioning the state to turn Starbase into an actual city. Toe for Life is working. Heck yeah. I am working as well. I am editing video to put out today. UFC. Heck yeah, man. Yeah, Starbase being its own city, and then, they're building out in Bastrop. They're building their little city out there in Bastrop. It's wild, man. It's like company towns. You guys know what a company town is from back in the day? Where, like, these cotton plantations would have, like, a town. The general store would be ran by the company. It's like a modern-day company town. And it's pretty wild. Pretty wild. Yeah, so I'm going to be out. I was going to be on the street this morning, but we just can't get there. Hopefully Monday we will be out for the protests, I'm hoping. And bring that to you live. Hopefully that'll be my next day on the street. Maybe tomorrow, but most likely on Monday. If you guys want to see the protest, I would love to go out and show it to you live. That seems to be when Dash does the best, is when something crazy like that is going on. These protests worry me, though. Yeah, I'm feeling better. Yeah, I'm still coughing a lot, but I'm feeling better. I've actually got an inhaler and some other stuff that is making me feel better. Bobby, have a great day, man. Thanks for dropping in and saying hi. Appreciate it, brother. Do appreciate it. So, yeah, Monday will probably be the next day that I'm out. Hopefully, that will be the day that I'm out. It just depends on what happens between now and then. We'll see what happens. 5 likes. Hit that like button. Hit the like button. Jeffrey. Yeah, I don't know, y'all. These protests are starting to worry me a little bit because they're getting a little bit rowdier. And as we go into the summer, which is protest season, these protests are actually getting started a little bit earlier than normal. But as we get into the summertime, these protests start getting a little bit more rowdy, and the left, they start acting a fool. And last summer I guess it was last spring, it was April, when I was covering the Palestinian protests, I got pepper sprayed. I got a lot of pepper spray. I don't want to have that happen again. That was rough, man. Getting a face full of that shit is not fun. And the only way to really get good video is to be right in the middle of it all. And we'll see. We'll see. I don't, I'm not a big fan of it, but the only way to really get, good video and to stream the action is to be with the action. But these protests are starting to worry me a little bit. Especially with here lately, I don't want anybody to recognize who I am and try to hurt me down there. I'm glad I don't go downtown. I'm telling you. I love downtown though. There's a lot of cool stuff happening in downtown. It's one of my favorite areas of Austin. Maybe it's because I grew up without... Oh, Mark, I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. I do appreciate that. You guys want to talk about the... Let's see, you need to take pepper spray deodorant for the other folks. BO and weed, man. That's what smells the worst. It's BO and weed. Mark, thank you. God bless you, man. I'm still trying to figure out how that works with the super chats and all that, and how I still haven't really figured out how that works. The ones from yesterday hasn't even processed, so we'll figure out how that works into the future. It's interesting. So, officer-involved shooting yesterday in Pflugerville. Did you guys hear about that? Basically, a Pflugerville officer was doing a traffic stop on a stolen vehicle. The guy took off running, pulled out a pistol, and the guy, the cop ended up shooting the guy. The suspect did not die, thank goodness. But it was it happened in a very quiet neighborhood. Apparently, the neighborhood that it happened in was very, very quietly. Yeah, YouTube does. I'm assuming so. I'm assuming so. Which, and that's going to be great once we, once we start, getting a normal monthly income from the monetization. Things are going to even out. It's like making it between those dates are the hard part. You know what I mean? But things are going to get better. Once the monetization kicks in the next month or so, things are going to get a lot better, and I'm very excited about that. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Let me tell you. I don't know why, if you're running from the cops, I don't know why you think it's going to work out for you if you pull a gun out. I mean, why do people really think that's going to end well? Honestly, I don't understand why people think that's going to end well. You pull a gun out and you know what's going to end up happening. Jeffrey, thank you, sir. Thank you. I really don't know why people do that. Do they think they're going to get away? Do they think if they pull a gun out, the cop's just going to say, oh, shit, my bad. Sorry, buddy. I mean, honestly, Jeffrey, thank you. Friend with weed is a friend indeed, YouTube bully. I wished I enjoyed weed. My life would be a little more calmer, I can tell you that. It would probably be a little more calmer, I think. But you see these videos. There's a channel that I watch on YouTube called Police Activity. I'm sure you guys have seen Police Activity. They post all of the shooting videos and such. And it always amazes me that these people are running from the cops and they pull a gun out thinking it's going to end well for them. I mean, I've never understood that. It's like even running from the cops nowadays. I mean, how do people think that's going to end? Yeah, I mean, you're going to pull a gun out and the cop is just going to, all of a sudden just kind of say, my bad. I don't understand. Unless these people literally have a death wish. Which they may. They may have a death wish. YouTube bully down in Mexico. Yes. Wonder where my buddy from Australia has been the last few days. Greg Watson. I haven't seen Greg Watson in a few days on here. So we're going to be getting some more, Brenda, what's up? We're going to be getting some more volunteers together. We may do a camp cleanup. I don't know if that's something I should do anymore, getting volunteers together to clean up some of these camps, but there's definitely, if there's interest in doing it, I would love to do it again, especially for these elderly people in North Austin that are getting no help from the city. We may be getting a group together again to come out and do some cleaning. We did that last year and it worked out well. And I'm thinking about doing it again this coming year, or this in the next few months or so, because these are elderly people. They get no help from the city, and they're scared. You don't need weed to make life easier. Mom always tells me don't take things complicated. Yes, YouTube bully. Greg's fighting with a kangaroo. I love watching those videos of people fighting with the kangaroos. But yeah, I'm thinking about doing that again. These elderly folks really need some help, and I'm hoping that we can get enough folks together to get out there and on a Saturday and get their area cleaned up again. I don't know when we're going to do it, but hopefully we can do it sometime pretty soon. If there's enough interest from people. That is true, YouTube bully. Moms always know the score. I talk to my mom more than I talk to anybody. Mark, that is true. That is one of the things that we do not touch. If there's needles or poop buckets, we do not touch them at all. I will go in actually with a pair of tongs and a bucket, and I will pick up as much needles as I can before volunteers go in. But I always tell everybody, if you see a needle or if you see a poop bucket, don't touch it. I'm telling you, Brenda, it's going to get cold. Morning, Australia, New Zealand. It's Sunday morning down there. It sure is. It sure is. Yeah, we're gonna get another cold blast next week. I think it's supposed to be down like Tuesday night into the teens again, if I'm not mistaken. Blows my mind that we're still doing this. I guess the groundhog was right when he didn't see a shadow. Or did he see a shadow? I can't remember how it goes. But it is definitely gonna get cold. That is faux show. Let's see. Absolutely, YouTube bully. Butterfly, it's so it's the opposite situation. These people down here in North Austin, or up here in North Austin, they're elderly and they cannot get the city to help them with the homeless living on their property. And they've come in and just completely trashed the place. And the city just looks at them like, nah, it happens. A lot of cold, Brenda Childers. Groundhog seeing his shadow, 6 more months of winter. Pick your Powerball numbers by the weather. Man, I'll tell you what, I could definitely stand winning the Powerball. I would not be too unhappy, but I do not do the lottery. I do not play the lotto. Maybe I should play. Maybe I should throw a couple of bucks at it. You know what they say? I mean, if you don't play, you can't win. Right? It's weeks from Groundhog Day, give or take, to February 2nd, March 21st. Well, I would like to see a little bit more snow. Just, for old time's sakes. Bill Treader, good morning, sir. Good morning, Bill. Yeah, I would like to see some snow. I can tell you that. No ice. We don't need ice. I know up in North Texas they are under the gun for ice coming up this next week. You can't lose if you don't play. You are absolutely right on that one. You can't lose if you don't play. Oh man, I wish things would I wish we could get everything back to normal here real quick. Can't do another 400 light bill, only use 250 in lines. Rest is crap thrown in with the bill. Ain't that through the Brenda, do you have Pedernales? Is that who you go through? That's who we go through. Pedernales Electric Co-op. I think that's who we go through for our electric bill. I just paid $166 electric bill. It's not bad. 166 bucks. Not bad at all. Bartlett Electric Co-op. There you go. That's right. You're farther north from me. You know, when one thing that really surprised me, I lived in Georgetown for about 6 months. This was a lot of years ago. But the electric, everything was through the city. The electric, the water, the gas, everything, you paid the city of Georgetown for that. I found that odd. You pay one person or one utility bill every month. Isn't that crazy? I thought that was odd. You know, growing up, we always paid an electric bill, a gas bill, whatever, water bill. And then you move into Georgetown and it's like you just pay one bill for 2 months here. Whew, 20 bucks for 2 months. Man, I wish I could get that bill. Yep, Austin Energy in Austin. That's all you get. That's all you get in Austin. So, I don't know. It's a crazy world we're living in. I'll tell you, we got to get back to the streets. That's one thing we've got to do, is we've got to get back to the streets. There is so much happening, and we've got to get out there and get some work done. I'm having street withdrawals. Reliant Energy, the rip-off light company. Reliant. I've heard of Reliant. We have our whole house is electric besides our stove. Our stove runs off propane. So we have to have a propane company come out. My well house uses $6. Bill was over. That's crazy. The voice protest, I did, Bill. Yep, I could not get out there, man. The next protest I'm going to try and cover is going to be on Monday at noon. Monday at noon on it's going to be another kind of a voice protest, but it's the 50 protest, 50 state. It's another one of those protests, so it should be pretty big. That's going to be President's Day at noon. And hopefully we will be able to be out there. I'm hoping. We're going to definitely try our best. But we'll see what happens. We'll definitely see what happens. Just gotta, you know, we gotta get our monetization kicked in. Now that we're monetized again, we gotta get those monetization payments coming in, and we will be good to go. Good to go. I got a lot to talk to you guys about in the coming weeks about how we're positioning Dash. We're changing. We're positioning Dash. It's going to be great. I can't wait to tell you guys about it. I can't wait to tell you guys who's sitting on the board. It's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of fun. And hopefully a lot less stressful, I hope. Visit the ham, read Doug, then place Caesar Chavez. That's the voice. I've been by there. I think they have a machine at Sunrise too. I think the harm reduction folks. I see their packaging in the homeless camps. You know, they hand out these packages with like Narcan and needles and things in them. And I see their packaging all the time. I see a lot of their Narcan laying around where they put their sticker on the package. But I've never actually been out there to their place on Cesar Chavez. I love the Gelsos. Yes, 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 yes. I do like the Gelsos. Let's see here. Anyway, y'all, I am going to run. I've got some video that I got to get out today. I've been editing this morning, trying things a little bit different on some of the videos that I put out. I'm actually superimposing a map inside the video to show everybody where these camps are at. And I hope it works out a little bit better. I hope it gives everybody a little bit of a better idea about where these camps are at that I'm talking about. And, Bill, that is definitely a very good idea for sure. I actually had somebody reach out to me that works in harm reduction in Austin. Not for those people, but they do harm reduction for Sunrise. And some of the stuff that they talk about is pretty insane. Instead of trying to get these people help and get them off the dope, they keep them addicted. And there's so much money spent in harm reduction. I don't know. It's my opinion that money could be better spent trying to get people into a rehab and get them cleaned up. I get it. You cannot help people that don't want help. You know, if somebody's not ready to come off the dope, they're never going to come off the dope. But at the same time, there's a lot of people out there that would love nothing more than to get away from the dope today, but they just can't kick it. They can't go through the withdrawals while living on the street. Exactly. The Suboxone, that is for these folks living on the street could be a lifesaver. It could save their life. Instead of trying to give them clean needles and Narcan, give them the medication to get away from the opiates completely. And it's cheap now. It's that medicine is coming way down in price. Think about, and if instead of giving everybody Narcan and needles, if you got everybody into some form of therapy and medical assisted withdrawal, or to get people away from the fentanyl is growing in Austin. It's not a massive problem just yet, but it's definitely growing, and methamphetamines is the biggest drug on the street in Austin. Did y'all see that that story out of Colony Ridge, which is north of Houston, where they ended up that cop off of a traffic stop ended up getting like 400 pounds of methamphetamines out of a guy's car coming out of Colony Ridge? This just happened in the last few days. Did y'all see all of that meth that patrol officer took out of that car? Hang on, let me see if I can find that story real quick. Colony Ridge meth. Let's see. There were 3 illegal aliens, 344 pounds of meth. 3 illegal aliens were arrested after a drug bust in Colony Ridge, the sprawling development north of Houston, Texas, known for attracting illegal aliens, resulted in the seizure of 344 pounds of methamphetamines worth $500,000. The individuals, one of whom was armed with a handgun when stopped by law enforcement, have all been previously deported from the United States. It was in a trailer, one of the guys. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Yeah, it was in a trailer leaving the Colony Ridge property. Sandoval was charged with manufactured delivery of controlled substance, over 400 grams. I mean, I just, that is so much methamphetamines. Missing Texas Cutie. She liked one of my posts this morning on X. I'm not sure where she's at this morning. I don't know where she's at. That's every day in Liberty County. Well, that is, yeah, deported over 4 times, and they're still back here. How crazy is that? How crazy is that? Got another letter saying I passed the school bus in Austin, fought the first one and won. Now I got to take off again to fight this one. Someone needs to do something about Lamborghini. It's funny you mention that, because I have had 2 other people message me about those letters. I need to look into that, apparently, because it's so odd that you've messaged me about that. I need to look into that, because you're the third person that's mentioned the school bus cameras. Interesting. Interesting. Camberghini, can you, I know you follow me over on X, can you send me a DM? I'd like to talk to you about that if you don't mind. Because you're the third person that has mentioned getting letters about the passing a school bus in Austin. Interesting. I didn't even know that was a thing until here recently. Jeffrey and a spell check. Article saying they even implemented more cameras as of recent. Camberghini, thank you. I appreciate it. I would love to look into this. I would love to do a story about it. Especially because, like I said, you're the third person that has mentioned this in the last, I don't know, last month or so. And interesting. I'm going to have to do some looking to see how that works. And to see what company they're using to monitor those cameras. That's interesting. Interesting. Well, like I said, guys, Monday, I'm going to try my best to be out at the protest and on the street. Tomorrow, I'm probably going to take the day off and kind of relax and get ready for the week. I think those school buses have cameras that take pictures of you. Exactly, Mark. Exactly. And apparently there's cameras all over those buses, too, that's taking pictures. But from what I hear, like just what Camberghini was saying, a lot of people are getting letters and they never pass the school bus. Actually, there's one person that messaged me that had a dash cam that has a video from the date and time that they supposedly passed the school bus, and they have a video that they did not pass the school bus. So something's off about those cameras. It seems like they're making some pretty serious mistakes. Anyway, my friends, I am going to run. I've got some video to get out today. I was side by side with the bus going 50 miles per hour, and as soon as they stick the stop sign out, they snap a photo. Interesting, Camberghini. Yeah, we need to talk, because that's not right. And if they're doing this to a lot of people would get those fines and they would just pay them. They wouldn't even fight them like you're doing. They wouldn't even fight them. Well, we're going to look into it. We'll see what we can't find. I've got 3 people, including you. So, yeah, we're going to look into it. Yeah, guys, appreciate everyone being on. Thanks, everybody, for jumping in here and saying hi. If y'all want to support the channel, please do so. There's ways to do so in the description down there. There's all different ways to do it. We need all the help we can get right now, you know, especially to make it onto the streets for Monday. We need all the help we can get right now to make it through. So, guys, love y'all so much. Killer Carlos listening to the Bee Gees. Those bus drivers probably do it on purpose. They probably do it on purpose. They kick that sign out while they're going 50 miles an hour, knowing they're going to get somebody a ticket. Guys, everybody have a great day. I love you so much. Follow me on X, at DocumentingATX. That's where you can find me over there. Support the channel down in the description. Love you guys. And hopefully we will be able to be on the street on Monday and cover this protest for you guys. Love y'all. And I will see y'all on the next one.